ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for the second episode in the figure preview series. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Toys War Machine Punisher version, and I want to say a huge thank you to the man who can, Eric Lee, for getting me these super high-res pictures of the figure. Now a lot of people don't realize the effort that he puts into picking up these figures. He has to go and line up and stand there for hours in person, so a huge thank you to Eric Lee. We really do appreciate it. Now taking a look at the accessories, he doesn't come with a hell of a lot in terms of stuff that you can attach to the figure, but I do love those flame effects. They look pretty darn awesome, and you can see a little bit closer here. I'll definitely be having them on the figure when I do get him. Spoiler alert, he is going to be joining the collection when he does come out. Now, the color of the War Machine looks a little bit darker, and you'll see that throughout the rest of the video. However, he does have some really nice sort of chrome toe caps there, really interesting. You can see the base as well, says Marvel Future Fight and Punisher War Machine armor. Really cool to see that. Now, the head sculpt is based off the game, obviously, so looks a little bit more comic aesthetic, a little bit more exaggerated features, and obviously it's not based on any real-life person. And the sculpt is looking a little bit soft, so I think it's going to improve, hopefully, towards the final release, but it's not something I'm going to have displayed on the figure anyway. And it's cool to see that little sort of spike of hair coming around the front. Really, really interesting little design there for the head sculpt. So yeah, definitely nice to see, but I won't be using it. Now, the prototype promotional images look really awesome, obviously with that nice red lighting and the bullet effects. I don't think they light up, but it'd be cool if they did. Now, on the armor, he does have the Punisher skulls instead of the Ultron Sentry heads, like the standard version did have. Cool to see that, and a nice little differentiation from the standard version. And another differentiation is the fact that there's no arc reactor. He does have the skull instead, so that means they've gone to the effort of doing some engineering on the chest to change up the pieces. And I think there might be a little bit of a difference with the head sculpt as well, not just paint. I'll have to confirm that on the faceplate of my Mark III War Machine, but it does look pretty amazing, especially with that red eye painting. You can see a little bit more clearly there. And the paintwork is really, really crisp. I actually do appreciate how awesome that looks. And he does have 000 on the arm there, so he's not obviously an official War Machine, therefore he doesn't have the mark number. Now, looking at all of the guns and accessories, you can see that he does have the Gatling gun on his shoulder there, much like the laser gun that he has on the other side from the standard Mark III War Machine, and these sort of big guns on his forearms as well, which look pretty darn awesome. The rest is more of a carryover. There are a few new pieces. The rocket pods look to be pretty similar to the standard Mark III War Machine. However, the guns on his forearms look to be new. So there are a lot of new pieces and a lot of reused pieces. Obviously, Hot Toys is getting their money's worth out of this War Machine Mark III mold, and you know, what better way to do it than giving us this, which is a new character, but using that existing armor. And I think it's going to look really, really cool on display. I'm a big fan of Punisher, and obviously I'm a big fan of War Machine. And that white against that black of the armor really sets it off. Now, here's a closer look at the guns on his forearm and underneath. I think those underneath ones are from the standard one, but the forearm looks a little bit different on the top there. And here's another look at those, as well as the missile pods. And that's about it for this video, guys. Once again, a huge thank you to Eric Lee, the man who can, over in Hong Kong. Let me know what you think of this figure, if you're going to be picking it up or not, and basically whether or not you like the look of it. So that's about it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.